Hello and welcome back to another video. 'Tis the season. I feel like every other YouTuber out there saying this. 'Tis the season for the gift guide. But I have been seeing a lot of really fun gift guide videos, gift guide content, and I've never done something like this, but I thought it could be very fun to do a gift guide specifically for speech pathologists and also maybe some early intervention teachers, because I know I work with a lot of early interventionists, teachers, OTs, PTs, and I wanted to put together just a little something for you, whether you are giving a gift to a fellow SLP, maybe a supervisor, maybe a colleague, or an SLP that you love. If you wanted to use this as inspiration for your wish list. I wasn't alone in making this list. A lot of you helped me over on Instagram, and I am so grateful. I put a question box up last weekend. You guys had the best ideas. First things first, I want to talk about how you're gifting to yourself this holiday season, or if you want to ask for something along the lines of health and wellness, this would be a good one for you. And the timing is ever so perfect, as it always is, because I want to talk about Magic Mind, and my subscription literally just came. So I'm gonna open this box and show you what I'm talking about. But if you haven't heard me talk about it before, Magic Mind is a wellness shot that is really good for helping you with your productivity, with your focus, with your energy, but also with your ability when little stressors come up to feel relaxed, because it has amazing ingredients in it. And the reason I thought this could be so fun to talk about as like a gift for yourself, because I'll be honest, I'm the first person to admit I love gifting myself, especially when it's something that's good for me and healthy. And so my subscription to Magic Mind honestly is just that. It's an easy way for me to give back to myself on a daily basis and allow myself to find focus, to have a good source of energy, a good source of vitamins, a good source of calm in a single shot. And for someone who is a pediatric SLP, I'm on the go 5 out of 7 days of my week, if not more. And I travel between school sites. So if you're traveling SLP, this could be really good for you. But not only am I that, I'm also obviously a content creator. And I feel like this is something that is so helpful for me to kind of be focused in different areas of my life. I will pack this up in my lunch and take it, so I have something maybe for an afternoon boost. I'll take it in the mornings before my coffee, or like right when I get to work, I'll take a shot while I'm sitting in my car, just getting set for the day mentally. I love that it has things like lion's mane for, boosted mental performance, ashwagandha for less stress. I love my ashwagandha. I don't think at this point I could live without my ashwagandha. It has rhodiola, cordyceps, and matcha for good, clean energy. So I've talked about it before, but it doesn't give you the jitters that too many cups of coffee might, and vitamins for vitality. I think this is something that could be so beneficial for anybody whose job, lifestyle requires you to have a level of organization, focus, but that might just, out of the nature of what you're doing, bring little stressors, possible stressors, let's say, throughout your day. I know for me, every day is new. There's always new information I'm getting. My caseload is ever evolving, ever growing. And so it's nice to have things that are in place in my routine already that help me mitigate burnout, that help me find balance and stay calm, but also trust that I can focus and prioritize what I need to. So that's really one of the benefits of Magic Mind. And like I mentioned, it's a routine. I love that, like, let's say I forget to take it in the morning, I throw it in my bag and I'm on the go with it. I actually keep some in my fridge at work. I have a little mini fridge in my office. And so I do keep some there, so that way when I have a need for it in the afternoon, like that afternoon slump after lunch, then I take my Magic Mind there. And right now Magic Mind has the best deal they've ever had for Black Friday. Currently, a subscription to Magic Mind is 50% off until December 6th, which is so awesome, generous, and so exciting. If you've been wanting to try it, or if you're already using it, now's the time to take advantage of that offer. Click the link that I've put in the description for this video, and it'll take you right to Magic Mind, where you can place your order and access that 50% off. So there you go. Cheers. Why don't we take some Magic Mind real quick, and then let's get into the rest of this gift guide, because I have a lot to go over. So I think I need the help focusing for real. So I have categorized everything. We're gonna go through SLP items that, you know, are specific to being a speech pathologist, or again, early interventionist. I've got some really good book ideas and things for littles. And so these are things that will help you specifically in your role as an SLP, probably more on the school-based pediatric side. And then I also have things that are for your wellness, your self-care. And then we have some just lifestyle things that, you know, a lot of outside of the scope of SLP things came up, and I love that. I want to share that with you too. I have everything I'm going to talk about linked for you, so you'll see that in the video description. The first SLP material item that was put in the box were the Bjorm speech sound cue cards. Now, I have the original deck of Bjorm speech sound cue cards. These are so great for working on sounds and sound syllables. So like when I'm working with students and we're just trying to, whether it's a phonological sound, whether we're working more on like shaping syllables for maybe some of my apraxic students, these have been so good. One, the artwork is amazing and the kids really gravitate towards it and love it. And they remember what their sounds are so much better because they have that visual cue. I also really love the size of the ones I have. Now they have different sizes, but I have the, again, original. They're nice and small and fit into my therapy bag for when I'm on the go. As an SLP, if somebody were to gift this to me, I would be truly grateful. Another fun thing about these cards and just Bjorm speech in general, Jenny Bjorm has done such a wonderful job of collaborating with so many other SLPs. And so many other SLPs have gotten to, in a way, be featured, but like give their input on different decks that she's making with their different areas of expertise. So they've just come out with a lot of really fun products. So I would really recommend you check them out. And if you're an SLP like, whoa, I want to add something like that to my wish list, check out her website and see if there's like specific decks that you would want for your material toolbox. The next thing that came up, which yes, I wish I would have thought of this to put on my wish list. I ended up just buying one for myself a couple years ago, but a laminator, like a personal laminator. I'm school-based and I do have the luxury of, you know, having access to a laminator at my school site, but I will say that lamination is very flimsy. And it works in a pinch, but for what I need a lot of my laminated materials for, I need something sturdier. And so I have just the Amazon Basics laminator. It's small and compact. If I want to like prep over the weekend or, you know, it's my personal laminator, so I could bring it home and prep for my outside clients and I don't feel bad about it, then it's easy to transport. But yeah, having just my own in my classroom has been really helpful because there's, again, just those things that you want some sturdier lamination for. So I guarantee you your early intervention / SLP friends would really love one of those. Yeah, that's like a really solid gift, I feel like. The next thing, a good tote bag. A good tote bag. I mean, I feel like we say this as a joke, but it's kind of true that speech pathologists and, you know, teachers in general, we can't have too many tote bags. But as somebody who travels between sites, I love having the luxury of multiple tote bags. I use primarily my Help Me Grow Speech tote. I love that tote bag. It's so cute and it's like so minimalistic. So I feel like, you know, if I'm thinking of just, you know, the cute bag I'm carrying around to match my outfit, I definitely love my Help Me Grow Speech, but it's so sturdy. There's an insert with it with a lot of pockets, so you have places for everything. And personally, I love those girls that Help Me Grow Speech. They're some of my really good friends, and so I'm always shouting out their company because they have some great quality products. So that is one that I would probably be my #1 choice if I were asking for a gift for me. I'm not, I have one and I love it. But another really good bag, and so this is what I do. I have my Help Me Grow Speech bag with me every day, but I also keep my Bjorm speech bag, my tote, which their totes are solid. Also lots of pockets, big zipper on the top. I keep that one in my speech room. So like on Mondays, I'm at work and I'm prepping for the week, figuring out what I want to take to each site. And that's where I put a lot of my big toys when I'm taking them to another site. So it stays there. Another one that came through on your suggestions was the Scout bag. And I found it on Amazon. I bet you by the time this video goes out, there will be a Black Friday sale going on for it. That's why this video is coming out right before all the Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals. So that would be something to look into. I did see that. I've seen those before. I've never used one, but I would assume, looking at how sturdy it seems and the size of it, that's another solid one for like all those big toys or just materials that you're carrying around. Another thing that's always fun to get as a gift, and actually my very first year as a speech pathologist, I got multiple of these, but children's books, and I love that. My mom gave me a couple. I actually had a mentor gift me Brown Bear. My very first Brown Bear board book was from a mentor from grad school, and I thought that was really special. I still use that one to this day. It's the one that I've adapted, and I love having a solid collection. For me, board books, for sure. If you're gonna gift me or any preschool SLP, Sasha, is now the time. Yeah, for me or anybody, you know, in the 0 to 5, maybe 0 to 6 population, I would say look into board books before any other kind of book. One book that's very near and dear to my heart that I will link as well for you is Brick and Stick. It's the book that Mark and his mom have written. They actually have 3 books, so I'll link those down. There's 2 in the Brick and Stick series, and then there's another that has some improv background to it. It's really good for, you know, little princesses to be, and it's just really sweet and cute. And so those are really fun. I really love Brick and Stick because, one, yes, it's Mark's book, and so it's cool in that way. But Mark's mom is a retired kindergarten teacher, and so when she was writing it, she was still teaching at the time. But a lot of the background for that book is teaching rhyming words. And as speech therapists, like, building that rhyming into our sessions is very fun. One, because it helps our kids like learn the context of maybe if it's specifically their speech sounds, which this one has really good consonant clusters, so I do use it for my consonant cluster kids. But it also helps with the pre-literacy piece, like of kind of knowing what's coming and learning that rhythm and that rhyming. I'm probably like not saying that as eloquently as somebody that works more with literacy can do, but the whole point is, you know, it has that rhyming element to kind of build bridges in a sense for a child's pre-literacy skills. So those are really great books, and it's kind of funny because, you know, I shout them out and plug them as much as I can. Obviously, I have other SLP friends that do use them and have, you know, given me a lot of good feedback on how it's going in their sessions. So yeah, Brick and Stick. I, again, am linking that below. I also have an Amazon link for you for my storefront with a lot of children's board books that are really great gifts as well. So you'll see all that. As far as another speech therapy material, which I like that this is in that category because the person that put in this recommendation or wish list item said this is specifically for blasting your tunes in speech therapy sessions. And I love including music in speech therapy sessions. Mark and I actually wrote an album together that I haven't used yet this year, but in the past have used in speech therapy sessions. Also Mr. Clay, if you know him and his band, I think they're called the Socks. They have a really fun like kids album out that you can use in speech therapy. Very relatable kids song. So the JBL, I have to read it. The JBL Clip 5 Bluetooth speaker is supposedly really good for that. And I do like the idea that you can like clip it. You could clip it to yourself if you needed to, but that just seems really, really handy. And I am really intrigued by that one. That one might need to go on my wish list. The last thing in the materials category, a good stocking stuffer for SLPs, especially I'm noticing in the schools. I want these. I'm probably going to just get these myself when they go on sale for the Cyber Week, but they are the zipper bags for organizing. And there's like, you can get different options with different amounts of them, but they have different sizes. So I really like the pack where you get like 5 of the bigger ones and then some medium ones, some smaller ones. And these are really good for a lot of different things. But if you theme out your materials, these are great to kind of keep those themes organized. Another thing too, if you have a lot of minis, which like if you have the Speechtree Co subscription box, these would be really good to put all your minis in and keep them organized with whatever theme. You could put the book in, like if you get, you know, use the big pouch, you put the minis and the book that goes with them in there, and then you know, put it in a cabinet and you can just pull when you need it. For someone who pushes in or goes between sites, these are probably essential and probably would make my life so much easier. So like I said, I'm adding these to my own cart and probably gonna put them in my own stocking. Let's do lifestyle and we'll wrap it up with self-care. I'll try try and breeze through this list because there's a lot of good lifestyle things. But the number one thing, coffee. I do agree. But I will say I made the mistake of making coffee my identity and have gotten lots of mug gifts. So I'm not going to advocate for the mug gifts. If you are like, but I really want to put together like a cute little coffee set for this teacher or this SLP or for my friend, then I'll say this. Maybe do a mug that's like kind of cute, like this one. I love these mugs. You can get them in packs of 2 or 1 or whatever, but I just feel like this is, not saying other mugs aren't cute, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that, but I have so many SLP mugs at this point. I do think like these kind of cute, trendy mugs are fun, the glass mugs. These aren't too expensive on Amazon. And so I will link these. I do think it could be cute if you're like, well, I do want to give the gift of coffee. Go to your like local coffee shop. Unless you know like this person loves Starbucks and this is what I get them and they love that, then I mean, you do you. No shade at Starbucks, but personally, if I'm gonna give like a coffee related gift, I'm gonna get my favorite local coffee shop, like maybe a bag of their, you know, light or medium roast coffee, and then put it with a cute little mug or something like that. I did also link my favorite travel mug. It's the Simple Modern travel mug. They actually just came out with a new one, which that's the one I want. I'll be honest with you. I like the push down lid that's on that one. But I do love my Simple Modern travel mug. And so like if you're gonna give something coffee related, that could be an option too. So there's some ideas there, but yes, got a lot of coffee suggestions. Another one, I put this in lifestyle, but this definitely is very niche to speech pathologists. Peachy Speechy shirts, which I think there are some really cute, whether it's a holiday design or it could be like the designs for the seasons coming up. She has so many cute and some very like funny, very punny SLP designs. I've worked with Peachy Speechy since like 2019. I love her. And I will always say those are really fun gifts, like the shirts specifically, because we all love, you know, on a Friday when we can wear our SLP representation shirt. I definitely do that. I do have a code for that. And this was a suggestion from you, but I was like, oh yeah, like let's put Peachy Speechy shirts in there because I can get you 10% off. So if you use the code Morris10 at Peachy Speechy, you actually will get 10% off your order of Christmas gifts. So like, that's exciting. Also, she does do deals through Cyber Monday, so definitely check that website out. It's all linked again for you. This is like probably niche to a lot more school-based, but I could see it if you're in the medical field too, if you wear like the lanyards with your badge on them. But somebody did say those beaded lanyards, which there's some cute ones that are really trending right now, like the friendship bracelet style ones on Etsy. And so I found a couple. I've linked one for you, but that's just, again, that's an idea for you to take. And it's a good like stocking stuffer like gift, or if you're doing a Secret Santa at work or something, that could be really cute to like put the person's name on, or put, you know, SLP or best teacher or like whatever. So yeah. That was a really cute idea. A lot of you said books, and I thought, yeah, I love getting books. That's probably one of my favorite gifts to get. I love having an excuse to be cozy in my house, especially over like winter break. So that's really nice. My favorite kinds of books are gonna be different from yours possibly. So I have put an Amazon list together in the gift guide, and you know, it's subjective. Those are a lot of my favorite books for like helping my mindset. The Untethered Soul is in there. The Power of Now, which I just recently read, is in there. I did include Jessie Ginsburg's book, her sensory book, because that's a really like, I feel like that's, yes, it's related to being a speech pathologist or a service provider, but it's a really good one to just kind of broaden your mindset and grow as a human and a clinician in terms of, you know, honoring those sensory needs. So there's just a variety in there for you, but yeah, books are a solid idea. The next one that came through, which I'm very on board with as well. I feel like you all, we just all are just that connected on here. We all have the same gift ideas, which is great, but blankets, a good blanket. And you know what? It's never there. I love cozy. So I definitely thought, oh yeah, like a solid blanket. I know they're a little bit more pricey, but if you're on the, you know, looking for like more of like a luxurious blanket, there's the Barefoot Dreams blankets. There's a lot of really good dupes for those on Amazon. And I think the one that I have linked I feel like it's a decent dupe for the Barefoot Dreams one because it's very soft. You can wash it because I have had to wash it, and it is still just as soft and plush, and I actually slept with it last night, so it's currently up on my bed. But I have linked that one for you. But again, just like a nice like cozy blanket, especially this time of year, is always a solid gift. Another one that came through was candles. Now I know I have this candle burning because it's like our Christmas candle, and I was like, I want it to feel like Christmas if I'm filming this video. But lately the only candles I've been consistently burning, if I'm not doing my Pura home diffuser, are the Primally Pure non-toxic candles. This candle specifically, Warm Citrus Spice, is so good, so good. So I will link the Primally Pure candles for you. They have a couple different sizes. I think this is the smallest, the 6 ounce. There might be a 4 ounce option, like a tiny one. They will be on sale. Oh, I should have checked for you. Let's check. From the 28th through December 2nd, you can get 20% off your orders at Primally Pure. So, you know, they have great skincare, but so if you did want to give the gift of a good non-toxic candle, I would definitely recommend shopping their Black Friday sale. You'll use the code UNWRAP20, and then I have it linked below for you, so it'll take you straight there. I will disclaim that I do earn a small commission when you use that link because I am an affiliate for Primally Pure, but if you know, you know. They are so good, and I wouldn't recommend something I wasn't using. I mean, you can see. I'm trying to hold out. I'm trying not to burn this candle every night. It smells so good, but I don't want to waste it because I love it so much. And then along the same lines, again, thinking of more non-toxic but cozy things for your home, the Pura diffuser, which I actually have two. We have one in the bedroom because that was one of my Christmas gifts last year, but then I had gotten myself one as a birthday gift for myself. So one in the bedroom, one in the living room. And those are so good for having something that you can kind of control. You control it through an app, so you could turn it on, and it makes our house smell so good. They have a lot of different scents. Again, the Pura brand, I'm not sure if all the scents are labeled non-toxic, but the Pura brand ones, which are the ones that I use, that's a really good one to add to your wish list, or if you're thinking of gifting, you know, an SLP. You do need Wi-Fi to be able to use it. And so I wouldn't recommend this as something for your speech room or your classroom if you're like, there are firewalls over the Wi-Fi, because it won't hook up. Believe me, I've tried. And then the last thing that came through, and I really liked, the person that put this through, I just adore, but I loved what she said. She said the Owala water bottle, which I don't use the Owala, but I have heard really good things. But she specifically said for the germaphobes. I was like, oh, like that is smart, because this is what I use at work. And I don't always feel confident, so I have to leave it up really high. And then also I'm like, if a kid coughs or sneezes, I'm doomed, because it's open, the straw is right there. And so having something that closes the straw piece or the mouthpiece or whatever is a really solid water bottle, but that also could fit in a cup holder is kind of essential for some of us. So that was a really good gift suggestion as well. The first thing that came through, slippers. I was like, you're my people, you get it. Cause that's always, you know, something that will every other year or whatever is on my list. My mom got me a really cute pair, a really cozy pair of slippers last year from Costco actually. So that's never a bad place to look. So if you're thinking, I have two options for you. I did put a link to the Bombas slippers. I think they're look so cozy. I also like that company and their, you know, the fact that they are giving back. And I also think that their slippers are really cute and look so cozy. So if you're going for more of a bougie gift, that could be an option. I've linked them below. But I also found a dupe on Amazon if it's not quite in your price range to pay $65 for slippers, which I'll be honest, it's probably not in mine. I did link ones that look really nice on Amazon too. So you can see those there. Slippers are a really great self-care gift in my opinion. I thought this was just a really cute idea. And again, it kind of goes with the coffee idea, but I put it in self-care because herbal tea for me is very self-care related. Just cozy. Tea to me is very cozy. So you could do the same thing where like if you're gifting, if you want to gift somebody, you know, you have a tea lover in your life, get them like a variety pack of tea or get them a couple of different boxes of tea and then maybe put it with like a cute mug mug or something. Another thing that came through, these two are very related, but Theragun and back roller. Yeah, those are good self-care things. I really want to try those back rollers. I linked them. The ones that look like wheels that you like roll up and down. Those look really nice. I've heard really good things. I recently started going to the chiropractor, so I realize how important it is to be taking care of your muscles and just, you know, maybe doing that once a day or having something that, you know, you can use at home. So if that's on your wish list, or it is now, there you go. And if you were like, oh, I know somebody that would really love this, there you go. The last thing, and somebody did put this in the box, but I was going to plug it anyways, but a really fun and good self-care related, wellness related gift is a journal. And I have one that I have created that if you would like to gift, those are now back up on my website. And the idea is you have a gratitude journal that gives you a different prompt for every day of the week to keep things nuanced, to keep your kind of heart present in your journaling experience, and ultimately to keep you more grateful, because gratitude does lead to happiness. It leads to you being more present. It leads to you finding joy in all the everyday things, all the little things. And it has been such a powerful influence on my life and my, you know, wellness. And so 4 years ago, I decided I was going to create something that could help you. And here we are. Starting today, when this video goes live, the journals are going to be 10% off. They'll be 10% off through Cyber Monday. So you'll have a good chunk of time to shop the journals. No code necessary. It's going to be an automatic discount. That just makes life a little bit easier for all of us. And yeah, I'll link those below for you. It's a good gift to any mentors, or a good stocking stuffer for another colleague of yours. It doesn't just have to be for an SLP, but I definitely find that a job like ours can be something where we need to take that time for ourselves to be present and be very reflective and not let all the little things get to us. And so it's been helpful for me in finding a balance in life and trusting the off balance times too. As long as I'm making that time for myself and creating that habit for myself, I do feel like I have done something for me, and that's really important to me. So I know it could be important for you too. I just want to say thank you. Thank you for helping me put this gift guide together. I'm excited to spend this holiday season with you. It's going to be cozy and fun, and I hope all these gift ideas help you get that holiday shopping list, especially for your teacher friends, your SLP friends. I just hope it helps alleviate a little bit of that stress. It shouldn't be stressful, it should be joyful. And yeah, I'm grateful for you. Very grateful for you. Bye.